I'm not getting any leads or prospects for my network marketing business, and I'm not building a team. Ever say that before? If you're struggling in this area, I really do think you're going to benefit from this video. However, I will say that in this area, the truth can really hurt. And that's okay. Sometimes I've had to, in my life, hear people tell me things and not like what they're saying because it's pointing out how I'm really not doing what I need to be doing. And in that process, change my ways. So if you're struggling in this area, we're going to talk through this. So here's what might be happening to you. What I have found is that in this industry, unfortunately, there's way too much rah, jumping up and down and getting excited stuff going on. And look, I'm not against having goals and dreams. You got to have a big goal. You got to have something you're shooting for, something you're going for. Yes, that is required. However, what I've noticed in this industry, and actually it's across all industries as I coach folks, is that there's not enough training and education on, I've got a big dream, and maybe it's an income goal. Let's say your goal is, I want to get to $10,000 a month plus with my business. Okay, great. Where are you right now? I am not making anything yet, or I'm making 100 to 500 bucks a month. Okay, great. How are you going to make this big goal happen? I have no idea, Matt. All right, we got to fix that. But there's not enough education on how to take a goal like that, a long-term goal, and chunk it down to the specific activities that need to happen on a day-by-day basis to eventually achieve it. And actually, as I talk you through this, it's not just the network marketing industry, it's the personal development industry as a whole. Because if you really think about it, the unfortunate thing is a lot of the personal development stuff that's out there, and I know this for a fact because I've taken a lot of the courses and gone to a lot of the events, it's all based on that rah, jump up and down, let's get excited. Look, once the excitement wears off, you better have a plan to make that rah goal turn into reality. So if you don't know how to take a big goal, like ramp up from almost no income to $10,000 a month, do you see why a day or two after making the goal, a week or two after making the goal, a month or two after making the goal, you're frustrated because you're not getting any result? Can you see that? Can you understand that there has to be something else that steps in to that goal that's going to get you to it? It can't just be about law of attraction and think it to win it, or whatever the phrases are that are out there now. It doesn't work. Let's just be upfront about that. That stuff does not work. Yes, we want to think positively. We want to have a good head on our shoulders, of course. But if you don't know the day-to-day actions to take that bring you to leads coming in, and as those leads come in, you know how to educate those folks on what it is that you're selling so that you can actually enroll them into what you're selling. If you don't have that skill set, I don't care how excited and ramped up and rah-rah you are by your company, by an upline, by whatever, some personal development guru out there that sold you some $500 course about how to get ramped up. I don't care about any of that stuff. In fact, when I'm working with clients and I hear them say things like, right at the beginning of the relationship, Matt, I'm going to be your best client. You just watch. I am going to, in record time, you're going to be so proud of me, all the results I'm going to get. And they just start going off into all this amazing stuff they're going to do in this rah-rah moment. I've learned over the years that as soon as I hear that, I know we're in trouble. We are in trouble, baby, because those are the folks that never do anything, because they're the rah-rah type. They're not the do-it type. So I would rather have you, if you're struggling right now, don't say a word to anybody about what you're going to do. Don't say a word to anybody about all the amazing things you're about to do in your business and how big it's going to be and all this income that's going to come in and all that stuff. Just be quiet and go do it. Just be quiet and go get your butt to work. Now, the next question is, what do I work on? Yeah, that's the next question. What do I work on? Most people in the network marketing industry need to up-level their skill set. I would rather have you forget about any income goal for right now and make it your burning desire. Make it your next 90-day action plan is all about you focusing on what skills don't I have? What are the sales and marketing skills I don't have? Be honest with yourself and then go get those skills. That will serve you long-term so much better than worrying about the income that's not or is coming in right now, or where you're going to be income-wise in 30 to 60 or 90 days. And by the way, if you know you don't have the sales and marketing skills and you don't know how to properly go on social media and post in a way that attracts people rather than repelling people, I'm going to put a link in the description and in the pinned comment of this video over to our boot camp. If you need those skills, I highly recommend you go and grab that boot camp and go through it, because it'll teach you exactly how to use social media the proper way, where you attract, influence people positively, and roll them into your program. Flat out, that's what it does. So if you need those skills, go do that. But now, to end this video, let me take you through a couple of things you can do to get past this rah-rah thing, this nebulous goal that you've set for yourself that you don't really know how to get there, and how to get there beyond the skills. If you need the skills, you got to get the boot camp. Got to help you there. Here's the first thing I want you to focus on. Accept that this is going to take time. Accept that this is going to take time. You're not going to go from 0 to 10K a month in 30 days in a network marketing business. You're just not. Let's be honest about that. It's going to take you time. You need to have a 2 to 5 year plan, not a 2 to 5 week plan. Accept it. That's the first part of getting results, is to internally, you're okay that this is going to take me time. And get excited about that. Get excited about the fact that if you put in the right time with the right skill set, you will get the result that other people that are just getting excited and then not knowing what to do after that because they don't have the skill set and they're not working on the skill set. 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, they're still drawing themselves around. Well, you've developed a skill set and now you're actually getting results. You got prospects coming in every month. You got sales coming in every month. You got team members coming in every month. That's where you're going. But it's not going to happen overnight. So internally accept that it is going to take you some time. And that's okay. That's the way it works for everybody. There's no way around it. I know most people don't want to tell you that, but that's the truth. Now, once you've accepted that, the next thing is you need to get the big goal. So with the right attitude, yes, I definitely want you to have some sort of income goal in front of you that you know you're going to shoot for, knowing it's a longer term goal than maybe you thought initially. And then what I want you to do is stop focusing on that goal. You got to back it up to right now, today, and chunk down what are the individual action steps I need to do today that will get me to that goal. That's the thing nobody's doing and nobody's teaching. Well, I won't say nobody because we are, but for the most part, what I see out there are people just saying, get excited and go to work. Well, great. What do I do every day? You have to have a daily plan of action. I was just talking to a client the other day. New client, we're kind of going over where they're at so we can have a baseline of what to do going forward. And I'm like, how much time do you spend on your business each day? And she's real fortunate. She's got a lot of time. And she said, a lot of days I'm investing like 5 to 6 hours a day. I'm like, 5 to 6 hours a day, what are you doing? Because she wasn't getting results. And she said, honestly, Matt, I really don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm bouncing back and forth, pinging back and forth from thought to thought. I don't know what to do. So we're fixing that. But you got to get that fixed. I don't know how you're going to get it fixed. You got to go out there and get the training and get it fixed. Okay? You can start with the boot camp down in the comments, down in the description, because that boot camp will give you some of the to-dos you need to know how to do. But you need to stop focusing on the big goal, and you need to focus day by day by day. You need to put it in your calendar. Most likely you're working a job as you're getting this business moving forward, and you may be used to just having your employer tell you what to do as an employee. That's not going to work in your business. You got to think like the business owner. And so you've got to get really clear on what you're doing day by day to actually get the goals accomplished and get the results coming in around lead flow, meaning prospects are coming in, and how to convert those folks into your business, into your product, into your service. That's something you got to solve one way or the other. I can't solve that for you on this video in particular, but I can help you understand that it's not enough to have a big goal like all these gurus tell you. You need to know the daily things you're doing and you're committed to doing. And you got to get excited about the fact that you're going to work on these things, and for days and days, maybe weeks, it's going to feel like you're getting nowhere, but you're laying the foundation. We all start like that. We all start with being stuck at the computer, putting out posts, putting out content, and it feels like you're not getting anywhere. It's going to be like that for a while. That's okay. It's normal. I don't know if anybody's ever told you before, but that's absolutely normal. And then eventually you start seeing that first lead flow start to go. And, ooh, this is becoming consistent. Even before that, you're getting some followers on your Facebook profile or your Instagram account or your TikTok account, wherever you've decided to build your business from. Hey, people are following. Hey, I'm getting comments. Hey, I'm getting people reaching through me in the DMs, actually asking me questions now. Okay, things are starting to roll. I have those leads, I have those prospects. Now I can have enrollment conversations. But it's going to take some time to get there if you're starting from scratch. And it's not going to get there by thinking about it. You don't think your way to the top. You act your way to the top. So I guess that's my third point here. So to kind of recap, first thing is you need to accept that it's going to take time. Number two, you got to get a daily plan of action and stick to it for months. And you got to do it every day. Even when you don't feel like it, you just do it. And the third thing in that is, as you're doing it, you got to act fast and you got to go hard. Just go hard. You got to chunk it down to what are you doing daily? Meaning, how many posts am I doing a day on my TikTok or Instagram? Okay, now that I've chosen how many posts I'm going to do daily, can I look back on the last week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks and honestly tell myself that I've done it every single day? No? Okay, then you got to fix that. There's something going on there. Maybe you got to motor it back, do a little bit less. Maybe it's too much. Maybe you started too quickly with something you can't keep up with. That's okay. Just keep going. Make a new goal. Chunk it down a little more. But that's the key to this whole thing. It's not about rah-rah. It's not about law of attraction. All that stuff's good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying you can't do that only. You got to start there with a big goal. But then you got to chunk it down, and every day you got to go to work. You got to pretend you got a boss that's on your back, putting his thumb on you every day to get to work. But you're doing it for you, not for him anymore. You got to have that attitude. You got to have that way of thinking. How many people would still be employed at a job if they allowed their feelings every morning to dictate whether or not they go to work that day? Nobody, right? You're going to have the same problem with your business. There's going to be days when you're fired up, you're ready to go, you're feeling great. You got your first lead yesterday. There's going to be days when you're like, wow, I feel like I'm doing all this work and nothing's happening. Yeah, that's how it works. That's the truth about building a business. It takes time, takes dedication, and you got to keep going. So I hope this gives you a little idea that if you're kind of hanging around, kind of being lazy, not really putting your pedal to the metal with your business, I hope this gives you an idea of what you got to start to do from here. I encourage you, just move. Get that daily plan of action, up-level your sales and marketing skills, and then just double down on those skills and get better at those skills. You will get better. And again, if you don't know what those skills are, grab the boot camp. It's down there in the pinned comment and in the description. And if this has inspired you and you get a little better picture of what it takes to build a business and you think this is great, I'd really be honored if you'd subscribe to the channel. And by the way, I have another video that I think you'll enjoy that'll give you a little more tactical idea on how to actually get leads and move your business forward in that manner. I'll put that video right here so you can go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and click on that and I'll see you over there at that video.